Andre came on Tolio. We are back for round 4 of a Vintage League with the Rock. So let's see, we won the die roll. I think this hand looks good. Got some tools. My opponent's a bit of a rogue player. Plays some pretty wacky stuff typically. This is a pretty fair hand that we're keeping, but Dark Confidant's going to help here. Look at that, basic forest. I almost did my basic forest. Oh, this is probably the depths deck that Justin Gennari was playing. I think I'm just going to get a Bayou, right? Or do I get an Underground Sea? Maybe a UC. Okay. I'm going to get my Dark Confidant going here. I really want to start drawing some cards. Next turn we can Demonic Tutor and go and get a Wasteland if need be. Or maybe this is just Elves. Would you look at that? Okay. Root Maze. Okay. Wasteland, please. Okay, this comes into play tapped, unfortunately. I think I'm going to get a Tarmogoyf going. Like, what can I go and get here? Like a Grist? It's pretty good. I think I want to get a Tarmogoyf going, though. I think I crash in here. I think I'm willing to trade for one of their mana guys here. That Shepherd's pretty scary. Yeah, they're not interested, so I like that attack. I might have to go and get a Grist, though. Interesting. Yeah, Ooze is solid. That's really going to make my life for my Tarmogoyf difficult, but... Okay. Alright, so that was not great, but... Gotta take 2. This oof is definitely going to cause some problems here. What can I go and get? I'm going to need to do something here about this Collector Roof. I mean, I have Abrupt Decay. Seems pretty good. My goal here is to trap one of these creatures that they end up attacking in with next turn. I'm just going to tack in with my Dark Confidant. If they want to trade, I think this is okay. Once again, they're not interested in a trade. My opponent can shrink my Tarmogoyf significantly here, so I can't really block. Collector Roof. Okay. Collector Roof is not an impactful card here. Okay, and Dryad Arbor. Dryad Militant, excuse me. the Exalted. I'm like, did they make a mistake there? Okay. I am going to have to... my life total can start to come under duress with this Dark Confidant, unfortunately. Oh, that was a good one. Get rid of that thing right now while I can. Cast this, and I think I'm just going to play a Wasteland here. Does that seem right? Probably. Right. Luckily, we have solid lands here. I do think I beat him with the Confidant here. I just feel like we're in a position here where we're very happy to have a trade. My opponent is using that leverage of the damage it's dealing me to try and win the game that way. Okay. Yep. Well, that was about one of the worst things that I could have drawn in my deck. Wow, did that sting. I'm going to take their strip mine here. I think I'm going to play another Goyf. This is a 3-4 right now. We have another Tarmogoyf to come in here. I'm going to do it so my forest cannot be hit. And I think I'm just going to play a snow-covered... actually, the problem with this is that this is going to come in tapped the next turn. So I think I play the Swamp. I think I just value... And what I will do here is, if they attack with the factory, I will hit the factory. They have not. Okay, so what I will do is I will hit the Root Maze and the Damping Sphere. And this will pump my Goyfs up significantly. Now, taking the creature out of their graveyard is not ideal, because it does shrink my Goyfs. I think it's okay. I think I can wait a turn. Now that that pesky Root Maze is gone. Oh, Endurance. Yeah, makes sense. Who are they targeting? Yeah, he's targeting themselves. Is there anything for me to do here? I think we just got to gain the life from that. The Endurance will go in the yard. Oh no, they actually cast it. Okay. Don't really have anything I can target with the Outlander. Well, not feeling good about this all of a sudden with that Endurance coming in. Guess I will attack with my Dark Confidant. We have to get damage in. I will play the Liberator. What an interesting game. Yeah, they're just riding that Dark Confidant right out. Lotus. Wish I could crack my Lotus, but my Lotus is dead. Oh, I made a mistake. I could have killed my Lotus with my Frenzy Trapper. That was actually a bit of a mistake. Oops. Now let's get in with my Dark Confidant. I can do that next turn. And I can sacrifice my Trapper as I currently stand as well. I can drain them for 2. That unfortunately shrinks my Tarmogoyf farther. But I don't think I need to do that right now. Okay. Ooh, that was a nice one. Ooh, good one. Okay, so we want to get rid of this Endurance here. Why don't we do that right now? Now, my Assassin's Trophy will not go to my graveyard. It will be exiled because of the Militant. I guess this only kills defending player. Okay, they are going to take the liberty on my Dark Confidant, which is a big relief for me. Okay. Okay. They've opened my Black Lotus back up. All right, good win. Good win. be all right. I feel like they've got quite a few creatures that we're going to be looking to kill. Could see the Golgari guy come in here. I don't think I care too much about what they're doing with. I mean, maybe like, does Oppo Agent do anything? Not really. Collector Roof probably not at its best. Like, maybe a Deed's fine. Maybe as a catch-all. Let's try this out, guys. Okay. This hand isn't great, but maybe it's okay. No, that's okay. Yeah, that was sweet. Okay. And we might need some help here. We could get tempoed out. Wow. They have endurance, so maybe that's what it is. I mean, these Goyfs are not looking good here. Force of Vigor, like, I did keep a couple Vigors in for this type of a situation. Hopefully, okay, they didn't do anything. That's really good for me. Like, if I get this Outlander going, I'm gonna choose creature, of course. Okay, they found a Outland Liberator. Yep. Wouldn't mind a Wasteland to get rid of that Cradle. That would be a really big game here. Yeah, Collector, okay. Tarmogoyf is just looking absolutely atrocious here. Okay. Wondering if I just don't Besage this thing. It's like pretty good, right? Taking quite a bit of damage, but taking that Cradle is solid. They didn't play a land last turn. I think it's worth it. I mean, the reality is that We are getting lower on life. We're getting tempoed out pretty good here. But we have the ability to claw back in here. I'm going to take 6 this turn, unfortunately. Actually, I don't have to. I don't have to take 6. Because they have their own oof. They attack me with everything. Yeah, so I'll just trade with the militant. Now they have their collector oof there. Sure, dude. Okay. My opponent, I have a lot of respect for them because they really do play some wonky decks, and it's always fun to see that in Vintage, and they don't ever vary from that. They always play them. That said, they are probably not ideal. I'm going to do this here now. Okay, my Tarmogoyf is looking pretty big, so we're starting to settle back in here a little bit. The problem for me is I don't really want to open their mana up with this collector roof, but unfortunately I think it's the world I'm living in. I could get a Liberator going, like I could maybe take this hit here now, get a Liberator going, and blow up their Moxen. Dismember. These. Taking damage. Well, why don't we get another Goyf down here? And I think I'm just going to play an Outland Liberator. As I said, I'm not crazy about removing the oof here, but if they have, I mean, even Endurance shouldn't do it because we both have quite a bit of stuff in our graveyards. Okay, stop me from flipping. Okay, stemmed the bleeding. Pernicious Deed is pretty good because I can use it at 1. It's a big Goyf. Okay. Found a forest. Okay. Look, they might have Endurance. There's nothing I can do about that. I might not be able to fully kill them here, but I should be able to, I would think. Xaxes. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Feel free to leave any comments, and we're going to see you for a trophy match, guys. Who would have thought?